Let me look. I had to keep my word. But keep him on his toes. That was funny. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another show with us, Connected with E. I am your host, Imaya, also our lovely host,
Nia, aka Nia No Long.
and of course, our production team in the back. Shout out the one and only Kev. Woo.
Yeah.
And of course, we're bringing the hottest news in the Queen City, America, even the world, whatever you want to call it. We're just bringing y'all, keeping you updated. We're going to start off with some news highlights, talk about some local businesses, some artists. Who knows? No artists today, but actually, there is an artist because poetry is art.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you hate stuff like that? Well, like I'm trying to think. People be like, I'm a doctor, dentist. Oh no, I'm just playing. Exactly because poetry is art. The hangover. He's like, you're a dentist.
What's wrong with dentists?
Exactly. I hate that. That's why I said poetry is art, and you are an artist if you do poetry. So yes, we're gonna shout out some artists, and just of course, let's talk about what's going on. Maybe not talk about nothing at all. Who knows? But before we get started, what we got up first, Rain?
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and shout out our business of the week. We have two today. We'll have to go ahead and shout out Konnected and the Poetry and Motion competition winner. So as you know, at Konnected, we do a Poetry and Motion competition, and we have a winner.
We do.
The winner was
Sidekick. Shout out to Sidekick.
Yes, we here at Konnected would love to think that a poet who came and shared their art with everybody. It was unforgettable. This is just season 1. Is this on the app?
It is on the app. It's
okay,
on the
so make sure
TV.
you download the Konnected app to go through each episode, see season 1, see these great poets who performed this poetry, and shout out to Sidekick for we got to invite him. She to the show. So she can tell us.
I mean, not she. He. See. Somebody,
Lord,
I'm not good for stuff like my mama be like, you're not worth a penny with a hole with because what? It's a he. Actually, I want to say from Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Shout out Mr. White Man. Shout out Mr. Sight.
He's a white man.
Let me tell you something. For him,
they're always stealing white art.
For him to he really did he moved me. He did. He's a really good job, very relatable, right? That's very different because we shouldn't be relatable, me and him, but I was able to relate. But honestly, the competition was stiff.
Really?
It was very stiff. That's why I was surprised. Between him, it was another female. It was another man that passed out roses at the end and gave other men roses. Some of the men were receptive. Some of the men were like, no one no rose, but still took the rose. So shout out to all the poets. That was really nice.
Yeah. And our second business of the week is Plant House. Now, friend got on me a few shows saying that I need to be a little bit more I need to broaden my horizons. Inclusive when it comes to just, the business of the week. Because yes, we love Black people. We support Black people. This is a Black-owned show. But we are going to include, because Charlotte is just not Black people. We are a melting pot of all different cultures and cities. So we have to go ahead and shout out the Plant House in South End. It's more than just a plant shop. It's an experience. They offer DIY terrarium. I think that's building workshops, custom arrangements, and lush showroom full of tropicals, succulents, and rare house plants. It is fun. Peaceful spot for a solo vibe out or a group hang. It's a great way to bring some green into your space without breaking the bank. So make sure you follow them on Instagram at Plant House USA, and get some greenery in your homes. We don't want no more fake plants in 2025. Don't bring 2026 in with a fake plant on that table and that fake bowl of fruit. Go ahead and go down to the plant house and get y'all a nice plant. Learn how to care for y'all plants. Talk to y'all plants. Water y'all plants.
I had beef with my mama plant though.
Why?
Because it was doing too much. Bugs. And it's like, I'm not saying she put the plant before me, but I just didn't like how she just took care of it so much, and it's like she forgot about me.
Mom, you better tell me when you feed me.
I had to feed my plant. I don't like that.
Yeah, so shout out to Black businesses, shout out to Caucasian businesses, or any culture.
I always want to take up the sunlight. I just don't.
I'm tall.
Right.
I need the sun. How's the weather?
Oh, it's cool up here.
Nah, you big down there.
Well, shout out to the plant house in
Yes.
South End. She made a valid point. I might need to go get a plant. I said that. I did, I guess, Amazon got everything. And not even just Amazon. You can go to Lowe's, Walmart. I guess you can do like self-garden things, like buy
Yeah,
a
my
plot.
mama got one. Yeah.
Shout out. Oh, she do?
All on the porch. All the porch, because she don't want to get in the grass talking about snakes. So all our whole back porch is nothing
What
but
plant?
just, but it's like peppers and cucumbers, but it's just
Yeah, like a plot thing.
yeah,
I
you
might have
can
to
do
get
it.
one of those.
If people have apartments, and you don't just need a big yard. If you have an apartment, you can do a little patio garden.
Mm-hmm. All right. So shout out to the plant house. Definitely.
And
All right. We're gonna get to the news. Welcome to Tattoo Booze, everybody versus everybody. What's going on, tattoos? I said when I was watching the video, Uptown got a spirit on him. I don't know why I said on him like it's a man. Maybe it is a man, an evil, angry man that wants vengeance. Is it a lost soul? Is it a soul that's been
the souls of the people that came in the club and didn't leave out the club?
Sure. I want vengeance. But I guess it was I don't know if it's well, they're saying it was security and allegedly tattoo team, which I have vendored. I didn't work for the club. I just helped vendor for the club, and I worked under Gil. Shout out Hookah for Life, and we partner with tattoos. And then I can see that. I can see. Shout out to Tattoos crew if that's the honest truth. If y'all did stick together and fight, because I remember that. One thing about them, they stuck together.
Really?
Yeah, they kind of. But that's most clubs. You might hate each other, might not like each other, cuss each other out, but that is kind of rule of the club. Everybody kind of should have their back, unless you owe me money. Then y'all can drag her out the club and beat her like a snack. I don't.
Pay my tip.
Right. I don't. You might as well just drag her out. I'm not.
You didn't make no money tonight. I'm not doing it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Look, I'm getting PTSD thinking about it. Oh no. But yeah, hate that for them. I would
get beat up or who won?
It was just a scruffle. It was just a brawl. Only thing I could think about though, the countless now. Luckily, I didn't do it this time. I almost peed in that parking lot a couple months ago, so I had to think about it. I'm like, because I really had to go to the bathroom. But the only thing I could think about is all that fighting and scrubbing on the ground. All that piss. That's the first thing. Because I'm thinking after the club. Everybody got to pee after the club. There's too much pee on the ground. I'll be mad midway thinking, did somebody pee?
You can imagine getting stumped down on
Oh, God. Ooh. And I done seen a couple people. I haven't because tattoo's too busy. Oh, yeah. But I've seen people pee in the parking lot.
Especially across the street.
That's the first thing I could think of. So we just want to bring that up to y'all attention. Haven't been to tattoos in a minute, so
that was the spot.
Honestly, that was good. That might have been good. Was that marketing? Was that a marketing tactic? Tattoos just did because they've been off the market just for a little bit. Really? So, like you said, when you
like Compound,
like I don't. Yeah, how long has it been since you've been at tattoos? It's been about a year and some change for me, probably.
Yeah, I think maybe like December of 2024. I don't feel like it's that's probably right.
I think I've been longer than that.
When did we go?
That's what I'm saying. That's almost been a year ago. Like
Tori carried me on her back one time. I don't know when that was.
Yeah, it's been about a year and some change. So shout out to tattoos. Maybe that was a marketing technique. Nothing beats a jet blue holiday when you come to tattoos. Get a tattoo, get a drink, get a hookah, and get an ass whooping in. Such a good day. Just great exercise. But we're gonna keep tattoos in our prayers.
And its staff.
Yeah, Lord have mercy. Bless y'all. I'm gonna move on. Speaking of people not in our prayers. So a man, when I seen this, I didn't know how to feel. A man was arrested for allegedly breaking into cars at a fire station. Dion.
What?
Diane? Diane Campbell. Yeah, the West Charlotte fire station. So Diane Campbell, 35, allegedly trespassed a fire station. Dion. Oh, so that's what. Okay, Dion. That's why I was like, is it Dion or? Okay, so Dion Campbell, 35, allegedly trespassed a fire station 10 on Wilkinson Boulevard, then broke in. Campbell was caught at the fire station as firefighters were driving into a secured area. According to the theft victim noticed Campbell carrying his bags, wearing his watch, Campbell was held until police arrived, and then the police arrested him. Campbell allegedly lied about his name. That was the best part I seen. Campbell lied about his name and was alleged carrying pocket knives, a box cutter,
Please don't tell
a
me someone
stolen
named Dairy Queen.
prop, huh?
Was there one there, Dairy Queen?
Stolen property.
The fire station?
I'm trying to think. Stolen property. Campbell was charged with resisting officer carrying concealed weapons. You've been charged for lying about your name. Can you get charged for lying about your name?
Mm-hmm.
3 pickup trucks, glasses, pocket knives, and watches. Wow. So yeah, Dion, not the best thing. You was better off. It's something that you know what. Not saying.
Yeah, was high.
Yeah, I very high. Now I'm not saying that you should break into the police station. Absolutely not. But one thing about a fire, they don't play about that fire station. You need to leave some fire station, hospitals, dumb places that you're gonna get caught. And I don't think he really thought that through.
Yeah, he was.
But yeah, he was high. Good fit and all.
Oh.
Carrying pocket knives. Just terrible. But yeah, it was caught. I like the fact that he lied about it.
My name is Johnny.
Sometimes you gotta, lie about your name. So
Yeah.
yeah, that happened. So y'all be careful. They're breaking and entering again. Always. Even at the fire station. If they'll do it at the fire station, they'll definitely do it in your backyard. So please don't think you are invincible. Speaking of invincible, so I don't know if you've heard about this. I didn't know about this. And technically, we work at a private school, so but NC lawmakers have override veto on armed teachers bill. So basically, private school teachers and volunteers are allowed to carry weapons, if approved by administration. The bill has sparked debate among lawmakers. Some people arguing, that of course it's dangerous. Of course, a person might snap. Some people are saying, hey,
I
some
see how many
schools,
black kids gonna die.
but hey, some people are saying some schools don't have the resources, the lack of officers in those small counties. They're basically saying the bill should be passed because they don't have enough officers, and maybe because they don't have officers, because they don't have no type of security, that hey, we the people, we the teachers are the security.
Now, could you imagine, like kids are gonna fight in school?
Mhm.
Kids fighting, them fights.
I just imagine me having a bad day. I don't need no gun around me as a teacher if I have a bad day. Allegedly, scratch that off the market. Actually, I just said that. Just take that out. But no, all jokes aside, I don't think I'm with the other person. People, especially for example, saying it's approved by the administration. What happened if this can be a favoritism thing? Like, I like you, so I'm gonna let you as the teacher bring the gun, but I don't like you, so I'm not gonna let you
with having a gun.
Oh my god. And the first person, the first person I'm thinking of, that person don't need a gun at all. That person has a gun. But yeah, so there's a controversy bill. I always try to keep y'all updated with the laws. I think it's probably a bad idea. Not even a bad idea. I think if anything, let's vote to just make a budget cut out for an officer in every school.
Or at least some security.
Shit. Yeah, officer security.
Like a secure, like really secure.
I mean, I can understand. I can see that because technically the school we work at don't have security, and I guess sadly it's getting to the point where every school needs some type of security, some type of
because we've had parents bring guns.
Yeah, I had a parent who had it on a hip, not wanting to use it, but just naturally because they just keep it on their hip. I guess outside, and they didn't know, so I had to kind of remind them. But yeah, I don't know how that's going. Tell me how y'all feel about it in North Carolina. But yeah. I know only certain schools like Charlotte Catholic, only them crazy schools gonna do it. They're gonna allow their teachers to bring guns. But I know some teachers still probably bring guns and don't even don't say nothing. I don't. But I'm just playing. No. But yeah, I know a lot of people did that. I know at my one job that I work at, we couldn't have guns, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Oh. Well, before this, I ain't want to talk about this. Oh no, I do. Which one I want to do first? I got excited. I'm gonna do this one first. It's National Cookie Day. Chocolate
I ain't
chip.
seen not one cookie. So
Right, that's what I said. I went to Subway today. I was so tempted to fix my lips. Y'all got free cookies, but that sound fat in my head. I said that sound kind of fat. You like extra fat. You ask for free stuff and free food. That's just like it's
we
not.
want to go somewhere.
It's not, but like to add, like no, it's so they should say like if they're promoting it, that's something different. And if it's known about, but I don't think I was like I don't think Subway know. Now they gotta call their manager, call the district manager, figure out dude, are they doing National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day? Put it in the system. That was too much. I just didn't want to. My inner big girl didn't want to cause all that problem. But if my inner big girl did want to cause all them problem, I definitely would have made it a thing. I definitely would have told them to call their district manager, pull up the reports, and see if they're giving a free cookie out with the purchase. But it's National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. So some places like Insomnia, is it Insomnia? Insomnia?
No, pause. Insomnia. You're
Insomnia.
right. What's the ones? The crumble cookies.
Crumble cookie doing
I have been on social media where Black people did not like crumble.
I
recently had a cheesecake from there. Now I'm not
it's
sure
cool.
if this is a good week or what the vibe was. I just know I had that Biscoff cheesecake, and it wasn't a cookie though. It was actual cheese. That's probably why I liked it. So I don't know what the cookie actually tastes like, but I just had a cheese. Like they had like little cheesecakes. Like, it wasn't no cookie. It was just cheesecake. Top notch shit.
But that's the problem. I think everything is like the cookie. I didn't care for the chocolate chip cookie.
But you had the cheesecake?
I didn't have the cheesecake at her graduation. I had to remember because then
I didn't even have that.
Oh, see, yeah. So I tasted half the chocolate chip cookie. It was straight, but it was too doughy for me. And I like a cookie. Like I like a
I don't like
I like a cookie. But doughy like cake though. Tastes like that. Okay, so that's the problem. It's cakey taste. So that's why I kind of
it wasn't like I took it out a minute too early.
No, it was like a cake cookie. Yeah.
Well, I know that cheesecake. I was like,
but you know that's the thing. They say that they're better at just basically their cookies not good. So I'm assuming anything like cheesecake, maybe they have any pastries.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna check what they got because they change it every week.
Yeah, so
expect me crumble.
It's another one. I wonder if Publix technically gives out free cookies anyway. So go to your local Publix. Come see me. I work at Publix part-time.
Which one?
Actually, don't come see.
Yeah, I'll say which one. Yeah,
please, because I look Maya. I'm sorry, I'm at work. I'm just playing. You never know who's gonna be there. So you always gotta look presentable sometimes. It depends on my mood. I'm gonna be honest. It depends on my mood. But we're gonna keep it moving forward. I just wanted to say that because I love chocolate chip cookies. It's probably one of my top 3 desserts. I love chocolate chip cookies. So yeah, another thing that's going on, Charlotte Stample, and I've heard this though. Mattie's Diner announced its closing with the last day being August 10th. The Matt Diner owner decided to sell the building to focus on growing, I guess, his other concept. So maybe he's building something. The Wafflery. Okay, we might need another little brunch place. So thanks for the love over the years. If I'm not mistaken, it was built in like the 40s.
Really?
And then closed down 2015 and then
Sunflower?
came back. Right. Sunflower. You better not close. Lord have mercy. It's so good. It's so good.
I'm sorry, but the Wafflery.
But yeah, Maddie's Diner, that's so sad. Maybe I have not, and it kind of makes me, want to go just a little bit. My money looking funny, but nobody black people. What does that mean? Money looking funny.
I look at the guy, I laugh.
Right, very much laugh.
That's all I can laugh to keep from crying.
Actually, I do both. I laugh then cry. Money looking funny. It is. It's negative. That's what's funny about it. But yeah, so I haven't been, but I kind of want to go. Cause yeah, I just want to be that person that hurry up and run last minute to them.
I should have been coming. Don't change the recipe.
Right. But so that's kind of sad. Anybody that knows about Maddie's Diner, I just want to let y'all know it is closing. So please, if you can, go get you some good food, some good eats. Cause I see the reviews. The reviews are good. Reviews are good. Sorry. Very good. So I'm assuming, probably regular good diner food. But it's not 24/7 though. I said we need another good 24/7 diner. If I'm not mistaken, there was one on South Boulevard at one point, but I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna keep it moving though. So sorry about Maddie's Diner, y'all. Farewell to that. I don't know who. The Prince of NC drops a 10 cities with the dirtiest female list. I don't know if y'all can see.
Is this the man right here?
Yeah, that's the man particularly.
Mhm.
He got a couple. I scrolled through his Instagram. I was kind of confused. I was kind of confused because by this post he dirty too. Obviously dirty gonna know dirty. He eating ass. I mean, I'm trying to figure out. He eating ass, dirty, and then Charlotte Lee, y'all know y'all funny for they would post this picture. I'm not saying dirty with no dirty, but I mean, hey, that sound about accurate. You letting eating ass, and
I mean, it's all the populated cities in North Carolina.
yeah, I mean that's.
I've heard bad things
Listen,
about dirty.
I've heard. Listen, the fact is, we all dirty at this point. You know, yep, I said it. We all dirty. You're dirty. You're born in America, you're dirty. You came out the coochie, you're dirty. Your soul is already tainted through the lives in the universe that powers our being coming down from us. So it doesn't matter. Greenville. Why Greenville number 5?
Why Wilson? Where's Wilson?
You can lump that. Low key, that 2-5, they just lump Greenville in that 252 area. So Greenville, Lemson. Oh.
That's ugly.
And then, people at the park like 4. And then Winston, 3. I don't know. I don't do all them gang signs, honestly. But yeah, I was surprised we wasn't number 1 though. Give us where the credit is due. If you gonna say it, throw it on the plate, then throw it on it. If you the dirtiest nigga on earth, of course you're gonna know the dirtiest house. I'm confused. I'm really confused. Because if that's the case, but you know what? I'm not, because I haven't had too many bad experiences, but I done heard some people don't like the experience with North Carolina.
Where's Greensboro?
Now, granted, I kept seeing people in the comments.
Burlington is.
But people in the comments was like, Greensboro not on the list or being top 3 is crazy.
Yeah.
Which I was, but you know what? I don't know. Maybe because technically, but hear me out. Is Greensboro dirty? Or the people that come there dirty? Because a lot of them especially A&T done got so popular now. Mm-hmm. A&T, it went from the population more more people from North Carolina. Now it's almost 60-40%. That's how many people that's not from North Carolina that come to go to A&T, only because it's so popular now. So maybe that's I can maybe play devil advocate with Greensboro. Maybe that's why.
Well,
I would say the same thing for Charlotte, but I don't know. Maybe hoes been home since Charlotte.
Yes.
Grandma, what you was doing in the 70s? Was you home? Was you a dirty slut female?
Dirty girl.
Child. I don't know. Kinston. They just.
Where's that?
That's what Keith from area. Yeah, that 252 area. I just was confused. But I guess the Prince of North Carolina, you know the people best. Now, one thing I will say, Prince of North Carolina, you better be from North Carolina. That's the only.
Probably is.
That's the only thing.
What's a typical Charlotte dude look like? Side note, I'm gonna tell you. Jeans.
This is like the modern version.
He might be.
This is like 2000.
That's somebody else, but a typical Charlotte. How you can spot a Charlotte native? I'm gonna tell you, a man that is in between 26 and 34.
8, particularly.
38. They're usually about. I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte men come rather shorter. Like, you don't really see a lot of people that's like 6'4", 6'3" in Charlotte. They be about 5'8", 5'9", and they have low cuts with line in the middle. Not the line.
Or like you say, the mini twist.
Mini twist. Or the little line. You know what I'm talking about? The little line with a white tee, or they got a white tee with the jersey on. That's the Charlotte thing. I see a lot of people from Charlotte do that. The jersey with the white tee under it, with forces on and jeans with gold earrings or big, like, what do you call them, nuggets. Mm-hmm. Typical Charlotte. That didn't describe.
Well, that's why I said he looks like a modern version.
He's from Raleigh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He don't look like he. I don't know what the. I don't know what's going on. I know nothing. Let me. But Durham, Fayetteville, Charlotte, Raleigh, Greenville, Burlington, Rocky Mount, Winston Salem, Kinston, High Point. You're dirty. I'm just playing, y'all.
Love you.
You know, love all the cities.
I want to take weekend trips to those places.
Not
necessarily like.
Not really. Let me see. High Point,
Fayetteville.
no. Fayetteville, sure.
And Durham. I've never been to Durham
Sure.
or Raleigh.
Durham, cool.
I've been to Greenville. I've seen enough. I drove through Burlington. I might as well go to Greensboro. Never been to Rocky Mountain.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't
party or not. The High Point, nowhere to party. So
I don't even, yeah. But weirdly, I don't count those cities as like out of town. I don't know why. I'm just like
High Point's right up the road.
That or like Greenville. That's just to me. In-state stuff don't count. Like I don't count that. Like don't tell me you going out of town and you in Greensboro. Where you at? Girl, I'm out of town. Bitch, you in Greensboro.
Where you at? Girl,
I'm out of town. Oh, okay. I'm in Fort Mill. So you outside.
So you took off of work to go to Fort Mill. That's crazy.
Nobody black people in that DMV appointment. What was you today? I had to take off work. What? For the DMV? Oh, Lord. Oh, gosh. Just some good old laughs. But yeah, so that was the dirtiest females in NC list. Speaking of another list, I said all these lists, they have the most dangerous intersections list. And I guess Sugar Creek Road in North Tryon. I was confused because at first I'm like dangerous, meaning by I'm thinking because I'm danger too. I mean, is it shoot? Is it? I wasn't thinking actual, collisions, but they all tie in. Gunshots, car crash. That's gonna. If I see, if I hear some gunshots, I'm gonna speed up, which might lead to a car crash. But Sugar Creek Road in North Tryon.
What's the intersection when you coming past the hospital, like First and Gold? That always confuses me.
That's like
it's like a lot of lines. It's a lot of lines.
It's like University City going into right? North Tryon because
it's really confusing now.
In North Tryon, but down is University. That's weird. Like no, he's technically University.
First and Gold, it'd be like here, and it's like you coming out. It's a light, and you can go. It's like two lanes, and then you got across there. Mm-hmm. Then you got here.
Going up, you're actually so down. That's University, but when you hit that light, that's North Tryon, like that.
Yeah, that one's spooky too.
Especially at RIP to the bartender we talked about. Remember, she passed because it's so dark down there. It's dark down there.
It confuses me broad daylight. Yeah. So I can only imagine, especially coming out. I don't know if she had drinks or not. I'm not gonna put that on her, but I know if I was coming out there.
But yeah, I was kind of confused because Sugar Creek Road in North Tryon, I feel like that intersection isn't bad, but I understand. If I see a crackhead and some pipes and some guns, I'm gonna run too. So I was kind of confused, but definitely Josh Birmingham Parkway and Wilkerson Boulevard definitely is a bad intersection. If I'm not mistaken, that's like
I know it's familiar. I don't know which one it is.
Because it could be two of them. Because basically that's that area like I ain't gonna say like not heading jail away, but like it's kind of near Pinky's, like that 77, that area there. I'm thinking the intersection.
I can see that
going. Trying to think.
That sounds right.
Wilkerson Boulevard. So basically,
you can go towards South Carolina, and
you got. I want to say you got South Carolina going this way, and you got Wilkerson, Freedom. You know, basically what we go to get Mirage. Yeah. So Freedom going that way, Wilkerson going straight. That is very dangerous because mind you, everybody speeding, me, and then you got people that don't care, me.
Because you're coming off the 77 straight onto regular
right.
roads. If you go on 70 and you got the regular roads going 39.
Very bad. Yeah. But mind you, even though that's the intersection highway, is turning into both. Well, of course, going into South Carolina, that's going on the highway, but those Freedom and Wilkerson turn into street. So it's just a mess over there. It definitely is. And if I'm not too familiar with the Alma Road and Lawyers Road, but it sounds anything on the east side is a mess, child. So no shade, no tea. Definitely Brookshire Boulevard and North Hopkins Road. I could see that as well. Um, but yeah, that's another list. So maybe avoid all those places. I don't know. I don't know why did they give us that list.
I'm
But shout
surprised.
out
Why
to
would
them.
this exit? What's the exit 3B, 3A? Which one is it? The one that's the most dangerous exit in
What's wrong?
the one going off of 77 when you going uptown is in the 3A. They always make a post about it. It's the most dangerous exit. I want to say it's 3B.
I know
It's the
any.
one where it's like when you get off, it's like going downtown, but it's like you got the 4 lanes coming, so you're getting off the highway and you got people merging over here.
Oh yeah, that can be one. I know anything merging. I would say. Well, now if you're left-handed, I can see maybe it's easier for you. But me being right-handed, merging into the left lane, like if you're coming off the high, like if you're basically going on the highway instead of merging right, but you're merging left, that can kind of be a little spicy.
Yeah,
just a little bit. I'm trying to think of that highway, kind of basically getting off of 277, going into 77 South, kind of like you getting off coming from the club from Noda, you hopping on 277, going on to 77, merging left. That's a little dangerous too. They don't teach us that in school, how to merge left. They only teach us how to merge right. But who knows? I'm not gonna say who cares. We should care. So yes, y'all, please go look at that list. You know what? Now thinking about it, they should add this to the driver's ed edition in Charlotte and make all the teens, make all the kids go drive there. Definitely not on a busy day. Maybe like on a Saturday morning, something easy, something calm. But yes, definitely do that. We're gonna keep it moving. So Trump is upset with Charlamagne the God. I said, now Charlamagne the God, you done made it somewhere. You done made it big time. Now, granted, this news outlet, one thing about it, they're gonna be disrespectful. They were kept calling him Leonard, or what's his name, Leonard. They said Leonard. What's his last name? Jackson? I don't know. That's not his last name. I don't know, but they kept Charlotte and Lamar. They kept the news outlet that I did the most of them actually, not just all of them. Most of the news outlet, I've noticed that they were calling him by his first name and actually calling him Charlamagne the God. I assume just to remind him who he is, and basically they can find him. But Charlamagne the God made a comment basically talking about Trump, saying that the FC thing or Epstein Island will be a way for traditional conservatives to take their party back. I really do. So I assume he's just saying that if Epstein gets off or his name get cleared, then that's just basically bringing back the conservative traditional party and semi what they allege stand for. And Trump didn't take that. He said his IQ is low. The words that are coming in his mouth has nothing to do with me or what I've done. And he called him, if I'm not mistaken, a sleazeball.
Who, Charlamagne God?
He called him a sleazeball and a dope.
Wow.
Charlamagne, you made it. Let me tell you something. He's on a whole bunch of news outlets. Talking about Good Morning American News, CNN News. Right. Now, granted, they're very disrespectful. They're calling you by your first name. I don't like all that.
What's his first name?
It's like Leonard. And they said Leonard something's from South Carolina. I mean, they was going in. Said his age and everything. So I don't know how I felt about that. I don't know if that was basically giving them hints for people to go find him. But shout out to you, Charlamagne the God. Mr. Trump, just please, like you said, the haters gonna hate. And I'm not picking no sides. But if you're gonna be president, you gotta realize people gonna have opinions, sir. You can't be mad. Now saying people got a lot. Now the low IQ, that was very funny.
Yeah, it was.
But I'm glad Charlamagne face, his face not the way it is. Just imagine people just roasted his face. You know, he got an old face. That was bigger Ligo.
So he had that.
That wasn't bigger Ligo.
That's what he said was on his skin. Got lighter.
I'm gonna have to talk to him. No, I've been saying
That's what I thought. Skin disorder.
I'm gonna have to go back on them old Breakfast Club interviews in them old days because I was confused. I don't think he started bleaching his skin. I thought it was dirt. I don't know. Let's just move on. I thought it was dirt. I didn't think he had. So Vigiligo can go dark. You can have a dark version. Because remember, I'm talking about the old Charlamagne. Okay, we're gonna move on because we just throwing stuff on. We just throwing stuff on him at this point. But I just wanted to say that because, that just, hey, look at you, Charlamagne. Shout out to you. Speaking of the Trump, so Trump is also doing higher tariffs. So I just wanted to bring that up to y'all. So anything
wig
that
prices
is
gonna
yep.
go up. Wig prices.
Wig prices. I mean,
Yeah,
them hoes still using it, so them.
I'm just saying, for this effect, people like, how does this affect me? I'm telling you.
Well, household appliances, furniture, cars, clothing, sports equipment,
wigs,
toys, including wigs, cleaning products. According to the Oxford Economics, they will be all affected by the higher tariffs. So I guess, yeah, he just be bored and doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess in his mind, he's saying that it's supposed to help boost our economy. Now, granted, the president of the Bureau of Labor Statistics, Erica, she was being a little petty. And after he made that statement saying him doing higher tariffs, she reported out that the job market is slow as ever. And Erica isn't lying just because allegedly I may have been looking and it is slow as ever. Which is right. I mean, I'm not saying she right, Trump, but I'm confused. You prove to me. But yeah, they saying because of that, which I can see a lot of jobs aren't hiring because right now everything is just it's just too much a liability, adding more people on and adding more income. You don't even know if your business is going to be in the future. Right. So I can see that because there has been a halt on the job progress, and so Trump, of course, he replied back and said he wanted her fired and released from her job. He's crazy, man. He's crazy. I'm pretty sure he's fun to party with. I will give Trump that. He seems like he's definitely fun to party with.
Who's that? Why didn't you put that part when he told the African lady she was very beautiful?
Who?
You ain't see that? They was on TV. I guess she was behind. He's like, "You're excellent." He said, "You were just beautiful."
What he say that?
Some African lady.
Recently?
This happened like last week or the week before.
They weren't gonna put that on. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I didn't see it. Well, shout out to Trump, I guess, for recognizing beauty. Was it the voice, or he was saying she just overall beautiful? Or was it her voice that was beautiful?
Both. She was blushing and everything. It's like, yeah.
Oh God.
Speaking of Trump, I also like to add in, I don't see it on here. He appointed Saquon Barkley, the sports commissioner. I don't know. To get he's in control of getting the country's youth back in sports.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I love Saquon Barkley.
Okay. Well, Saquon, I hope I like him too. I just include us all, Saquon.
What does she have?
Include us all, Saquon. Now,
what does she?
Don't leave the Don't leave. I don't know what to call them. Don't leave the chocolate chips out burning in the oven. I don't know. I'm not. I just said Saquon, please include everybody. Which I think he would. Oh yeah, that Trump also, since we just gonna Trump. We're gonna talk about him. He also included he's bringing back the pacer as being
as a child.
I'm confused because we met everything.
It was rough for me.
I'm confused because I feel like why did it leave? I'm not saying.
Can they be like people try to all this inclusive on the fact?
No, we went through it. They okay. I don't care. No, I'm one of them. If that's the case, why you didn't think about the laws before? I went through the pacer. I did my 3 rounds.
I used to run. I didn't run that.
1,
I used to do 100 sit-ups.
2, 3.
5 push-ups.
Imaya, you're out. Wait, how you know? 4. Keep going. 5. Oh God, I can't do it no more. But yeah. Down.
1.
I remember one time I got rolled up because I did my pacer test in my ROTC uniform. And I didn't want to change because I have clothes. And so he was so ignorant. I had to do it with my shoes and everything. I was like, well, can I take my shoes off? No, you cannot have shoes in the because of course them rules apply to high school, middle school. You have to have shoes on your feet. So he was like, no, you got to keep shoes on your feet, Brooks. I'm like, I know this nigga ain't finna make me, and child, that was funny though. So shout out, baby, sweating, my feet tight. It was just bad. I'm convinced some people hate me. RTC?
Yeah.
Because I do like Um, well, I'll say this: I like the drill team, and I kind of always wanted to be a part of like the drill team because I love the movie Cadet Kelly so much, and I thought it was so. I was like, oh, I don't want to be in the army. I used to think about I could be in the army, but I'm so unathletic and so physically incapable that they told me they said Brooks. He gave me my score back. He said, hell no. He was like, oh no. So but just that I don't know. I do like that concept and of military. I like army concept, but I probably wouldn't not went into it. But first I wanted to be on the drill team, but then I realized I didn't want to be on the drill. Well, I don't know. I just
You did it throughout high school, didn't you?
Not the drill team. I only
No,
we
ROTC.
Yes, I did throughout high school, but I don't know. I was standing out in the sun and I was marching left, right. I just was like, I can't do it, so I started doing step. But no, and honestly, it was a what was it? Remember they made us? We had to pick something, right? It was like ROTC. It was something else. It was basically two programs or three programs where you could have did straight. Like you had basically, RTC went to senior year. So basically it was a straight through. So I didn't basically you didn't have to worry about another elective because you just was going. So I just was like, well, and I seen other big people joining. So I said, I know if they can do it, then I can do it. I couldn't do it. Brooks, you're terrible. That's all I used to hear every day. However, I did sell the most, but you know what? I was cadet of the year.
Really? Aww.
I did get that freshman year. I was good at everything but the physical part. The physical part is just what threw me off. Everything else, tests, remembering tests. I passed the actual test to get into the army. I just couldn't pass the PT test. I couldn't pass the physical test. First of all, my body mass was too big anyway. I couldn't even get because they weighed us and everything. Like they actually did like a fake.
That's the thing, yeah.
Yeah. First of all, my body mass too big.
Elijah he's always had to lose like 100 pounds just to get back.
So they put you in timeout?
Yes, you cannot join. Like even if you are already in, if you go back,
they
will not let you back in until you to your body fat.
You better get kind of a little thick too. So he
fat ass, just silly ass.
Oh, speaking of silly people, I know how I feel about this. So Denmark is asking the public for donation of unwanted small pets or horses to feed the captive predators. The zoos are responsible for natural food change of the animals. The zoos, like you said, are responsible. Keyword in terms of both animal welfare and professional integrity. So the zoo is said to post on social media that chickens, rabbit, guinea pigs were an important diet of the predators. And basically they need their food. Not saying you should volunteer yourself, but like you said, it's the zoo's responsibility. Bitch, I know you think I'm finna get away with my dog. Are you crazy? Right. I'm not gonna give you my dog just because a lion hungry. You get in the
They are eating the animal. This is what he was talking about.
Sure, you better go ahead with that. I was confused. I'm very confused because I wish somebody would ask me to donate my small pet. Because they're talking about some unwanted pet. Nobody's wanted. Nobody's unwanted if they're wanted and they're in the household. So you need to get some animals off the street. I say volunteer themselves. I'm confused. If it's the zoo's responsibility, if the zoo, y'all the one who came up with this good idea to put these animals and then think about what's going to happen if we don't have enough food, might as well volunteer yourself. How much do you love the animals? Mm-hmm. How much are you willing to sacrifice for the animals? So I don't know. I didn't know how I felt about that. I was really, really, I called my mom and asked to FaceTime Portia to make sure she was okay. Because I was like, wow, they just, that's a lot to ask. Right. Like you said, some people ask for sugar. Some people ask for a simple donation. My dog, my horse. How about yourself? So yeah, Denmark, you're tripping. Right. Speaking of tripping, just a little bit, because her man came to her rescue. They tried to say security put her hands on it. I'm confused. Who called the police? Who called the police? Yeah, I guess it was the airport. Shakiri was arrested Sunday for 4th degree domestic violence alleged. Exactly. I'm trying to figure out. It must have been like
4th degree means Bad or
bad,
worse?
bad? Does each degree get worse? I think less, because remember, first degree
It's like
is
you did it on
yeah.
purpose.
So I think
she probably was like, she probably threw a drink on him. Here,
yeah.
nigga, you ain't shit.
Right.
Girl,
Right,
Sherry,
child.
I
They
didn't.
trying to get us. But the boyfriend said, for me personally, I feel like it was a sucky situation. I don't feel like she should have been arrested. Well, what you do to get her arrested? I'm sorry. I mean, people discuss discussions and emotions and stuff like that. She has things she needs to work on for herself. Of course, so do I. So do I. So do you. Okay, whatever. So does everybody. But the type of guy who's in business of extending grace, mercy, and love. My mama's boyfriend ain't. Well, no, did she? Never mind. Well, not him, but my daddy ain't never put my mama in jail. I don't care if she stabbed him, ran him over, beat him up, locked him up. She ain't never put him in jail. I'm confused. Now, granted, I don't think Coleman put her in jail, but sometimes, mind you, I'm a person that works in a lot of jobs. I've had a lot of jobs. I'm surprised I haven't worked at the airport. I'm very surprised. I said that's low key on my bucket list. Am I addicted to having?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm addicted to having a job.
Word.
I think I am addicted because I said that I really want an airport job. For what? I don't know. My degree has nothing to do with that at all. I just want to be at the airport. But I will say, as a person who has been in many jobs of service, I have learned to mind your business. Sometimes, you know, unless she choked him, really put her hands, you know, maybe he was thirsty. He might have needed that drink. I'm just saying, y'all. First it's the weed, now this. Leave Shakira alone, child. Just leave her alone. She can't catch a break. Would you get back with him after this? Can you get back with him?
Yeah.
Well, no, of course, but like publicly, you know, her PR. You think her PR is like gonna let him? Like, you know, like, do you think they're gonna tell her no? Like, you might as well, because even though, granted, of course, you know, if she was the aggressor, we're not blaming him as the victim, but it's like, damn, do you need to be around somebody who's gonna bring that thug life out of you? It's just a sad, like he said, it's just a sucky situation. I hate that for y'all. I hate that, you know. And this is a PSA. Mind your business. I mean, I granted, you know, you step in if it's a child or you see something crazy, but as a service person that just work, just do your job. Mind your business. See, Sherry, if I was there, I would have took a picture with you. I'd have been like, girl, I ain't see. Can I take a picture?
No, you don't do this. It ain't working, girl.
Look, till it ain't working, girl. Yeah. Look, snatch his paper. Give me your tickets. I'm gonna sit y'all on different seats. You want first class? I'm gonna sit him in low class. Speaking of low class, Tracy, get over yourself, child. This first thing.
He said Cash don't want to.
Cash don't want to be there. Then now the new gorilla African man. I call him the gorilla African man. He's so big. Lions, if I'm not mistaken.
Why are you not training? I didn't see him.
Now, granted, that's one thing. Now, I don't know if he's he's not. No, he's not retired. Now, if I'm alleged, maybe if I'm wrong, if I can't remember, it seemed like it was something to where he was like re-signed, but I don't know if he's like officially, but he might be, who knows? I don't know, but I think he was re-signed to the Dolphins or something, so I don't know. But they are supposed to be in training right now.
Preseason start.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Maybe because he's with Cash Doll, they gave him a break. They gave him an extra week. Who knows? But yeah, so he's saying Cash don't want to be there. Cash Doll boyfriend replied, nigga, when you ready to buy some clothes and go half in on this tuition, let me know. Oh God. Granted, I'm pretty sure he asked Cash, and Cash was like, Cash might have wrote it. Actually, give me the phone. You ain't going hard enough. Tell that bitch nigga. I said when he ready.
It's so embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. So yeah, Tracy, I don't understand. Like, you couldn't do right during the time. So she found somebody for right now who can do right. So let it go. Right. It's not that hard. It's not that deep. Now, granted, you had babies with her. Now, people should start thinking about stuff like that before you have kids, because stuff gets sticky situation. And some people think, men and women think, a child will hold somebody, tie them along, and make that person want to love you forever. Sometimes a child make you want to run from the person forever. I want my baby to see better. Hello. So, and that's one statement she kept saying. She just wanted her baby to see better. Not trying to be funny, Tracy. What we see, yeah, you kind of childish. A little childish.
She didn't care about him, child. Well, I'm not going.
Yeah, I know what you about to say, but yeah, here nor there. But yeah, so but yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to fight him, Tracy. And speaking of the last thing, because I was just so disgusted. Thank God that fan was arrested for throwing that sex toy. Don't you ever disrespect the NWA like that? If you throw a green sex toy, it could have been black. I'm sick. The fact that you had it black. Check my book bag. Check my book bag.
Somebody he went and stole. He went in someone's locker room and stole it.
Oh, we're just making jokes, but yeah, that was just disgusting. I hope he should. And now, granted, I think he was arrested, but I don't know if he's banned for life. He should be banned for life, actually, too. Cause ew. And how he get it in there?
In his pants. His butt.
I mean, cause don't they check your pants? I mean, how did he get it up there? I'm so
confused. Just like fill up on you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm confused how he get it up there.
That means it was an inside job. That means somebody that worked there or something run that.
I'm thinking of inside job in his anus. I'm so confused. How did he get the dildo in the building? Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
Why was it green? They did. Right?
They wanted it to be seen. They wanted it to be seen. Because people know green, red are good colors for you to stand out. Any food of the week?
Yeah. We do have a restaurant of the week.
Mm-hmm.
More. Remember, I said we're gonna be a little bit more inclusive here. Pronounce Yuntanike. Yuntanike and self-infuses Japanese and Peruvian cuisine into an unforgettable experience. Think sushi rolls with a Latin twist.
I know interracial marriage when I see one. Keep going.
And bold flavor pairings. The vibe is modern and elevated, perfect for a night out or a date night. If you're feeling adventurous, go for the Yuntanike tasting menu. It's a whole experience. Located on Cameron Road. Duh.
That's what's up. So I'm glad I didn't. See me, I would know I would have changed my whole accent just to say that. That's just disgusting.
You thought me
No, for real. That's just somebody lock me up. Because that don't even make sense.
Yeah. You want French? Yes.
They're like, ma'am, what I don't know. I'm just terrible. Oh, well, shout out Yuntanike Restaurant. See, that's what this is. That's what you do. We give you an inch, you take them out. I don't care if nobody says scary movie is hilarious. The fact that growing up now, we finally realized that little boy was saying regular words. They was just hibachi, samurai, tsunami, Assassin's Creed, chim chum chim. Right, and the whole time I'm like, oh, he's speaking. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Why do they have subtitles on the bottom?
Because they ignorant. Actually, not think about. I went to go see that in movie theater. My mom took me to see
Scary
that.
Movie 3?
4. Remember, that's the 4th one. Scary Movie 4 movie theater. Good times. They don't make movies like that. Well, shout out our restaurant of the week. We will be there. We have to start. Well,
I said today I went to a
sponsor. I'm sorry.
I went to a coffee shop today, y'all. So y'all would have brought me on Horizons. I was a little irritated about it, but I was like, I'm done. Yeah. That was nice.
Shout out to the coffee shop. All right, we got some events coming up. Of course, every Monday, join us Connected with E. We also have our comedy competition coming up this Thursday, August 7th. I'm very, very excited. I'm debating of whether I'm going to perform or not, and not because I don't want to or I'm scared. It's just because we have a big lineup. It's like 11 comedians.
You should do it, Phil.
True, but I just time-wise, I don't know how. We're going to have to figure out time-wise. And the problem is people don't know how to do their slots. If they have 5 minutes, people go, that's one thing. Because even with those, we only had 5, maybe 6 people performing for the poets. And it literally took 2 hours. So that's why I'm like, how, they're going to have to kind of do your 5 minutes and get off the stage. Do your 5 minutes. So, of course, I'm going to ask Kev.
Yeah.
We have our August 23rd back to school drive at the YMCA. So shout out that. We have our family fun day, August 30th. So that's going to be very, very fun. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, we've been had that. I don't know why. Sometimes I think about the Health Kids Day being in August, but that's in April. I got my A's mixed up. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And of course, it's a little further away, but you have to be ready. And plus, you need to go on our Connected social medias and sign up. And I seen you could be a sponsor trophy. Maybe we could be trophies.
Yeah.
Well, I really wanted to host the do like the red carpet thing, but I will settle and be a trophy.
I'm confused.
What thing? You know, like the people that hand out the trophies for the
Oh.
Konnected. I mean, the Queen City Awards. Kev put on there. You could maybe be a trophy sponsor. So please, right? So please, Queen City Awards. Go check that out. Last thing of what?
We got what? When's we doing Saturday Night Live?
Oh, September. September 5th.
Yeah.
Yes, we have our Friday Night Live. Friend said, I can't forget that. I'm gonna get my good wig for that.
We will be there.
We will be in the building. So
lots
please.
of drinks. Maybe we're gonna get some food involved.
Might get a hookah. Where you hookah in the building? Isn't that gonna be at Crown Station? Or okay. Right. Last thing is our message of the day. And the messages, ew, I didn't even like the messages because I'm like, ew, this relates to me. Hate that. Let the toxic person, job, even that habit go. Maya, I know you gotta let it go. A few more months for the new year begins. So y'all know, stop being lazy like me and inconsiderate of your future and yourself and do something with your life. No, we hate when we gotta hold ourselves accountable.
Hate it.
But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for the show coming to an end. Definitely catch up with us and watch next week. Konnected with E, 7 p.m. Cool. We out.